All right, test 1, 2. Bingo, here we go. Let's grab friends. Bingo, here we are. Good morning, rock stars. Good evening, good afternoon. Depends on where you're watching from today. But Dante here, glad to be with you guys today for another beautiful day in OFA. Today is Expert Friday. So from 12 to 1, Russell will not be able to join us today. He's actually in Vegas speaking at an event this week. So it's just going to be myself, but I'm here and ready to do the thing with you. So from 11 to 12, we have open coaching. Anybody can ask me any question about anything in the One Funnel Away Challenge, any track whatsoever. From 12 to 1, we're going to go into our expert-specific portion of the challenge, of the training, where I'm going to answer expert-specific questions, everything pertaining to your one-to-many presentations. So really excited for today, really excited to get into it. Let's go ahead and get it started. Karen is going to be first. Good morning,
Hi,
Karen. How are we?
Dante. How are you?
Living the dream. How are you?
Living the dream.
Come on
I'm
with it,
here.
Karen.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I got everything ready. So I just wanted to check one little detail that
Sure.
because I put the link in one of the emails for when they're gonna watch like the replay.
Okay.
But there's also like in the final part of the email, there's like a link for the people that may have been in the webinar but didn't buy the product or the boot camp.
Yes.
So that goes to a page which I don't know how to edit it. So I'm gonna share it with you.
Sure. Great.
Oh, but I even managed to put the Google Calendar thing, like everything. So I'm proud of myself.
You should be. That's amazing, Karen.
Oh boy, wait. I cannot see how to get share entire window or entire. I'll share.
Oh, no, you're good. It should be. It looks like it's coming through on my side.
What are you seeing? Like my entire screen?
Well, I'm not seeing it yet. It's saying you started sharing.
Let me see.
There we go. Yep, I got your whole desktop.
Everything. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna show you exactly what happened here. Okay, so I put the link.
Oh, Karen, you have two screens, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna close one. Okay.
Yeah, you're showing the wrong screen.
Now?
Still sharing the wrong screen. So I'm just gonna stop your screen share.
No, wait, because it's a thing of because I have two screens. Wait.
Yes, you shared the wrong screen.
Let me move the thing the other way.
Oh, you can definitely do that. And then I stopped your screen.
Do you see this?
No, I stopped your screen share. Okay. So just share again.
Okay. Okay.
It's coming through right now.
The thing is that it's not choosing. Okay, now. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yes, gotcha.
Okay, good. So here, so when they put the link, right, they go here and they have like the product page, right?
Yep.
But where do I enter to change this to Spanish? Because I totally forgot. Yeah, and that's basically it. So here they buy. Let me see if this works. So next. And here's everything. So they can buy. But yeah, I just wanted to know, where do I edit this? Because I forgot.
Yeah, great question. Let's go back to your account.
Okay. Here in the products.
Yes. And okay, I wonder if this will be in your funnel or if you made a page.
Maybe I made a page in courses.
No, it would be under site and blog.
Okay, maybe.
Yep. And then site pages. Let's just see really quick. Those URLs don't look like the same.
Maybe site settings.
No, it won't be in site settings. Really quick.
Landing page?
No, I don't think so. Check your workspace settings, bottom left.
Okay.
And now on the left-hand navigation, go to pages. On your very left hand, the navigation on the left.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you're okay. Nice. Pages.
Okay. Oh, here it is. I think so. Maybe.
I wonder. Okay, doesn't look like any of those. Do me a
No, it's
favor. At the
not.
very top, we have site pages. Let's try that. And those will be the same. That will not be it. Go to
And
your
funnel
funnel
page?
pages.
Maybe
And
it's
this is
here.
just going to show me everything. So this is probably going to be in your funnel. Let's exit top left.
Okay. Like here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then go to your funnels top left.
Uh-huh.
Bingo. Let's go to your webinar funnel.
Here.
Yes. Okay, scroll me down to your order form.
Webinar. Here it is. Do you wanna? Okay.
That doesn't look like the same page,
No, it's
though,
not.
does it?
No, because this is the order form. So should I put just maybe the link for the order form? Just put this link. Isn't that
Yes.
simpler? Okay.
Yes, it
Perfect.
absolutely is.
That's what I will do. Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me
because
try
the other
something,
page,
though.
I don't even know. Yeah, it's like in products. So it's like an online store.
Yeah, it
So,
looks like you made it like a store page, which you definitely didn't want to do. I really
no,
like what you built. Just rebuild it here as your funnel page on the order form.
I'll just put that in the email, the link of the order form,
Yes.
and that's it. Because it's
Yes.
already done in Spanish and okay, good. I gotta fix this. Okay, perfect. Oh, and that's okay, that's it, basically. That's it.
Awesome. Yep,
And
easy peasy. Do you
yeah,
know how to find the URL of this page, Karen?
I think so. Let me see.
Let's see.
It's order form. It would be, where's the order form? This one?
That's exactly right.
Okay,
Click the
perfect.
little
Just
page.
copy
Yep,
it. Okay,
you got
perfect.
it.
And the other thing, I know you said it yesterday, but how did you activate like the text message and because that you have to put that like in the order form, right? The telephone number for the
Yes.
text message.
Yes, text messages are always going to be sent through the workflow, and you can only send a text message when you have collected the customer's phone number. So do you want to send them a text after they purchase or after they register for the webinar?
After the register, because I have a real problem with Latin American people. Like they're not used to like to check their email all the time. It's just
Yep.
it's ridiculous. Like it happened to me when I moved here, and I was that way too. So yeah, so it's very nice when you get the text message, so it goes directly. The people don't have to like, and you can send the link for the webinar before the webinar or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Yep.
would be nice.
Okay, here's how we do that then, Karen. First off, on your registration page, we need to be collecting people's phone numbers. I don't think we are, so let's
We are
enter
not.
the editor. You're perfect. All
Nombre
right,
y
and just go
apellido.
ahead and clone your email element. So put your mouse on the email and then clone it. Yes. Go to that bottom one, click it. And now we'll change our input type at the bottom. Change it from email just above. Sorry, just above.
Sorry. Here.
Yeah, I meant to
Oh,
say top, not
nice.
bottom. There we
Okay.
go. Phone number. You can make this required or non-required. If you know that you want to send text messages,
Yeah,
then
I do.
leave it as required.
Yeah, because it's a disaster with Latin America with that stuff. It's just a mess. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. We're gonna leave that on required then. You can, input your text, whatever you want that to be.
Celular, like the cell phone. Okay.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And then save, top right.
Okay. That's it.
That's it. Now, here's where the fun comes. Click your funnel step on the very left-hand side, your registration step. Or you can exit. That works as well. Yep.
Okay.
Check this out. Let's click the green envelope on your registration page.
The green
just to the right, you have your green envelopes.
Oh,
your
here.
green letters.
The
Yep.
workflow. Okay.
And let's go into our confirmation sequence.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, here we go. And right below your tag step, you're going to want to send a text right away, I assume, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and hit that plus. Absolutely.
I think
Bingo.
this is going to be a game changer. Okay.
Yes, it is. Okay, so here, the very top tool, it's yes. So we have an app in ClickFunnels called Message Hub. This allows you to send text messages, and it's a whole centralized hub where you can view and send and do all your texting right from here.
Okay.
You don't have that app added yet, so that's why it's grayed out. All you need to do, Karen, is add the Message Hub app.
Here.
Right like
Okay.
that. Yep. You can click Go to Message Hub. Yep. Now we're installing that app on your account. It'll show up on the left-hand side under the apps. Just set up your Message Hub, Karen. Bring your number in, give it access, do the thing. We show you how to do all of that.
Okay.
And once you have this set up, then you're going to go to that workflow I just showed you, and now you can add texting in the workflow.
Perfect. I have another question.
Sure.
With international phone numbers, does
Yes.
it work the same or
It
what?
does work the same. We also have a direct integration with WhatsApp. So I know
WhatsApp would be perfect.
we have a direct integration with WhatsApp.
Perfect. WhatsApp. So the codes and everything goes automatic or
I'm sorry, what do you mean the codes?
I mean if people have WhatsApp. Okay, I have WhatsApp, but I have a friend of mine, she lives in Madrid. And she have WhatsApp. And she just puts her code and that's it.
Yes, we have international global sending.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
That will be a game changer because you know, people are not that technological in, you know, Spanish speaking. So
And you know, I'm going to just stop your share really quick
sure.
just so I can talk for a second. You're
Yes.
right. This will be a game changer.
Yes.
As a marketer, all I care about is getting this to ding. And when this dings, I want my face, my name, my business on this. This is my hyper obsession. How do I get more? All we do is look at this all day like zombies. So I want myself hitting that screen as many times as possible. Email is still super effective. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that email is not effective. Anybody that tells you the email doesn't work anymore is lying to you. They're just trying to be a marketer. Email works, and it still works really well. But text is everything right now.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are sending normal text has a little bit more cost involved into it than email does. So a lot of people are using their emails for the simpler emails, right?
Yeah.
And they'll just send texts where maybe it's like a welcome text, you know, welcome, you're in. And then they'll send a text when it's time to go live, or maybe like an hour before, and then when they're actually going live. So they're not sending as much text just to keep costs down. But you are right, Karen. That is going to be a game changer getting people to show up. It happens to me all the time. All the time. Like, for instance, Gary Vee just launched a new challenge with another software. And I, of course, registered for it because I wanted to go funnel hack it and see if he's doing anything cool. He's not. Don't waste your time. But anyway, he sends a text. I've never once clicked on his email. Never once clicked the join email. Haven't even seen it, to be quite honest. But he sent that text, and I clicked on that, and I joined right from my phone. So you are 100% right on this, Karen. Adding SMS is going to be huge.
Yeah. I'm glad. So I'm planning on launching this on Monday.
Nice.
I have my first master class on Thursday.
Cool.
And well, let's see. Let's see.
Oh, it sounds amazing, Karen. I'm excited.
Me too. I'm gonna
One more thing I want to tell you about is your delays in the workflow itself. You can make delays. I wonder if I have my account pulled up.
Like from the emails, I have like a 2-day delay between I mean, I took the delays, like the structure from the AI thing, because that funnel, I did it with the AI thing.
Yes. Good. As you should have. On, be here. Yes. Okay. I'm just going to show you this really quick. This will make your life so simple. Okay. Let me go back here, and here. Okay, so inside of our workflows, we have the delay step. This here. Delay is right here. So we add a delay, and we can have just a simple relative delay. But we can get really intricate with this. So we can have like a day of the week delay. And now you can choose a specific day of the week. So
Mm,
you might want to have like your workflow tags them, immediately sends a text, immediately sends an
mm,
email. But then as you're getting closer to that
mm,
Thursday that you want to send the email out, you can
mm,
use, or excuse me, you want to send a text message, you can
mm,
use delays for that. So you can add the delay, you can make it a day of the week delay. You can make the
mm,
time that you want to send. Maybe you want to send one 3 hours before, so 10 o'clock a.m. You just make
mm.
this 10 o'clock a.m. on Thursday in this
Uh-huh.
time zone. And now you're sending that text message out Thursday at 10 o'clock. You can come
Mm.
make another delay. That might be a start time of like 12 o'clock
Yeah, I like
p.m.
that.
on Thursday. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I want to make people like not be able to forget about the class. I want to like
Yes.
so I
Yes.
can add those between emails, those wherever the plus sign is, that's where I can add the WhatsApp messages.
That's exactly right. Yep. And your
That's
delays.
amazing.
And then the whole thing's
Awesome.
automated.
I'm very excited. I'm very
Sweet.
excited. Hopefully, let's see what happens.
I'm
Let's
super
see.
excited for you, Karen. When are you going to start
Yeah.
ads? On Monday?
On Monday.
Cool.
Yes. On
Amazing.
Monday, I have the reel. I have like the one that I was like super popular, but I also did another one too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try maybe two different campaigns to see what's let's see.
That sounds beautiful, Karen. Super excited. I'll be here all next week too. So any help you need, I'll be happy to provide.
All right. Thank you so much, Dante.
You got it,
Bye.
Karen.
Bye, Sarah. Bye, guys.
All right. Let's roll. Oh, Dr. Kurt had a really cool question in the chat. Is there any sort of like age time frames? People right now will say 40 and up still check email constantly. 40 and down don't check email as much. So for you, Dr. Curtin, your demographic, email is working still really, really, really well. All right, let's roll over to Tatiana. Good morning, Tatiana. How can I help today?
Hi Dante, sorry, I can't put my camera on because I am dyeing my hair.
That's okay.
I was just hoping to really come here so quickly because I need to take my kids in half an hour. I'm sorry. So I've got a really quick strategical question, which is basically I am doing the funnel, as we know, the gratitude journal.
Yep.
And while I'm doing, I'm thinking perhaps maybe it's best for me to switch and change the whole thing into an expert instead of e-commerce. So currently, the way I have is I have the physical product, which is the gratitude journal,
Mm-hmm.
then which they can order by quantities, and then according to the V curve, and then the upsell, which is a morning routine plan and 4 bonuses. The morning routine is 1 hour pre-recorded workshop or me speaking, explaining. And then the 4 bonuses is basically a checklist, a morning routine checklist plan, like draft, which is printable or and editable. And then the other two are two guides, the PLR guides that I got her, which is to do with time management and how to be successful with
Mm-hmm.
your days. I got her as a free white labels. And then the fourth bonus is just a gratitude journal that I created myself. It's in digital form and it is a challenge. Now, this is the morning routine upsell, basically the workshop and the 4 bonuses. What I'm thinking is, shall I do that? That is all in digital form. Shall I do the physical product plus the digital bundle as one package? So then I can increase the value of the physical product, as what Russell did with the phone example,
Mm.
and then increase the price by, for example, $10. So then I am saying, well, you buy this gratitude journal physical product, but you get all this digital bundle for free. And so I have as one product. Or shall I do the e-commerce, which is have the digital like in the front funnel for a price, and then upsell the physical product, the gratitude journal?
It's a good question. I think. Okay, so from everything you've said, first off, it sounds like an amazing opportunity for a challenge. You could easily make this a 3-day challenge where you help people do this over 3 days and you teach everything you just showed me. You teach that over a 3-day time period. So that a challenge, I mean, everything you just said, this is challenge all day, every day. That could be in the future though.
Okay.
What I think you should do
Mm-hmm.
is I think you should have both an e-com and an expert funnel. So I think
Okay.
you should have an e-com funnel that
Mhm.
the first product is just the journal. You
Mhm.
don't have to bundle them. Just
Mhm.
the journal as an e-com product. And then the first upsell of that e-com product or the second upsell,
Mhm.
if you're going to, so on your e-com funnel, you should just sell the journal as the first thing. Upsell 1 is more of the same, give them more journals. Upsell 2 is that digital product, the digital bundle you just said.
Mhm.
Then you should take the digital bundle and you should make that its own funnel as well, where the digital bundle is the lead product, the flagship product. So they
Okay.
buy the digital bundle and then you upsell them with the actual journal itself. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yes. Okay. Yes. So I shouldn't. Yes. I was thinking maybe give the gratitude journal for free on the if I'm doing the digital as the front end flagship thing you
Yep.
said. So shall I do that as upsell instead? I was just thinking, how can I?
You could, Tatiana. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all, right? Hey, get my training on how to become grateful, and get my journal completely for free.
Because what I'm slightly stuck is I'm trying to find a way, how can I come across slightly unique, offering
Mm.
something different, but also giving you more value than they would get if they were to go to Amazon. So that is why I'm thinking if I just sell the gratitude journal, I'm just competing with what already there, millions, just packaged differently. But I was trying to see how can I make myself kind of stand out a little bit.
Okay, this is a great question, Tatiana. I think you should do what I said originally. Don't bundle them together. What you
Okay.
should do is you should just make an offer stack, an actual value stack
Okay.
for the journal.
Okay.
So maybe make like a 20-minute video that you give to people. It's not the hour-long video. It doesn't have everything, but it's a 20-minute video that shows them proper gratitude principles that they can apply, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of giving them like don't give them the PLR. Your PLR should be a part of your upsell probably. But like you could make some things.
Mm-hmm.
You could like what I'm thinking is just a micro course. Here's what I'm thinking, Tatiana. Just make a micro course. Make a micro course, which is like a 20-minute video of yourself talking about the journal and going over how to use it. Give them like some checklists, some things that they can do every single day. And that's all you should have to do.
For free? Shall I do that for free?
Yes, add those things for free. When you buy the gratitude journal today, you're going to get my 20-minute training, or you're going to get my training that shows you exactly how to use this journal. You're also going to get my checklist of, my checklist of maybe like pitfalls and hurdles, of all the things that could come up along the way that are going to stop you from actual gratitude. You're maybe like a 365-day roadmap. You're going to get my 2026 roadmap because we're coming into 2026 now. People are starting to look at journals for their next year. They're already starting to plan that. So you could make a 2026 roadmap, which is just like a checklist for people of what to watch out for on their journey. Is that making sense, Tatiana?
Yes, so physical product and continue with physical, well, do two funnels, but keep the physical product front end and then upsell a course.
Yes.
Non-upsell, free, include a free course with a
Yes.
physical product. Okay.
Include a free course that'll increase the perceived value of the physical product. And then what you shared earlier, the PLR, the worksheets, the hour-long video, keep that as an upsell to the thing.
Okay. Get it.
Yep.
Yes, perfect. I think it kind of because I don't want to I just felt slightly diluted in such a very massive market, and I felt like I'm not really offering anything very unique here, so I wanted to also kind of believe what I'm doing or what I'm behind or what I'm offering that is actually different and helping.
Are you going to be doing this gratitude journal in 2026?
What do you mean?
Are you going to be doing this in 2026? I ask that because here's another way that I'm thinking. If you want to just increase the perceived value, then make a school community. Just go make a community in school where every single day you go live or you make posts about your journaling and what you're doing, and literally just like go live every day, or go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and do the journaling. Just do the thing with people. And that could be all the value add that you need. You're going to get my journal. And when you buy today and when you buy today only, you're also going to get free access to my private community where throughout the entire year of 2026, I'm going to be going live, doing my journal, showing you guys exactly how to do the thing.
Perfect. Okay, that sounds really good.
Yep.
And do you recommend a school rather than Facebook group, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, cool. That's amazing. Dante, is that before I go, would that be possible to just share the link of this recording, please?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I have it right here.
I need to go and wash off the the dye of my head. The time is going off.
Okay. I got you, Tatiana. Where'd you go? Here. All right. There you go. I just put the link in the chat for you.
Thank you. So I'm going to listen again to what you just explained, so kind of sort of so I can be a little bit solid on what you explained, but it sounds really good. Thank you so much for giving me all those suggestions.
You're very welcome, Tatiana. Very welcome.
See you next week.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Renee, how do you get your people to opt into your school? That one's actually super simple. When they buy the product, you have an email that goes out. It's your fulfillment email for the product. And in that first email, you say, get your free access to my community, click here, and you just link them to the school. Very, very simple. All right, let's hop over to Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. What you getting into today? You look great.
Oh, thank you. I just taught a class on TikTok.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good. It's going well. I'm having a problem with my OTO, and people are trying to buy it, and there's a problem. So I want to show it to you because they can't. It's not showing the right. It's not showing the right price. It's not showing a lot of things. So here's the OTO, and then there? How
click
do I
click the purple bag.
Purple bag? This.
Yes.
What is that? The checkout?
That shows me the product that is connected to this OTO, and it's your
See, the number is there.
What number? Sorry.
Like you see, it's $75. That's it.
Yeah. That's the right product.
Yeah. It's
so
a Zoom. It's a Zoom private session. That's what it is.
Okay, so interesting. Let me go check this out. Let's enter the editor for your OTO page, please.
Okay. So.
Lovely. Okay, scroll me down. Okay, that button scrolls. Nice.
This button scrolls.
That button scrolls. Great.
And here's the checkout.
Here it is.
Is there something? When someone clicked on it, when I looked at it in clarity, it said, and we can go to the next page, it said like $23. I'm like, why is that happening?
Well, go into your very top drop down. I have my tool back.
Okay.
Yeah, click your order form there.
Oh, go here.
Yep.
Okay.
Top drop down. Make it step 2 of 2.
Make it step 2 of 2. Okay.
No. Zoom private session. That's great. Hit that top drop down again. Make it OTO. Yep. Zoom private session. So this is how it will show to people because this is an OTO. So they'll see exactly this. They'll see the Zoom private session, and then they click the button. Boom. I would change the button text.
Here.
Instead of clicking this will automatically charge your card 75, I would say clicking this will automatically send you to the private scheduler. Like, we don't want to say charge your card. You already have the price above here. They see the price. They understand that card's going to get charged. You don't want to say that. You want to say the thing that they're going to get. You know.
Okay, because I don't want I said that because I wanted people to be clear. If you click this button, you will be charged, right?
You can do that.
Okay.
But that's going to decrease conversions just because we're pointing out the thing that people don't like. People don't want to lose money. Right? They hear, "Oh, card gets charged. I don't want to charge the card." We don't want to bring any of that to the front of their mind. We want to just put in the front of their mind the transformation they're going to receive when they do this thing.
Okay. How do I change that?
That'll be our it'll probably be our tag.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, click your checkout. Let's go to your buttons. Where's buttons? There it is. Go to your buttons.
That's the wrong button.
No, it's okay. Scroll me down. Let me see. Keep going. Okay, it's going to be a different one. Hit back at the top.
Okay.
And it'll be down under your text settings at the very bottom.
Okay. Oops.
Can you scroll that?
It's not letting me. It's like clicking on. Let me see if I could try this. Here we go.
There you go. Text settings at the very bottom.
Okay.
There it is. Oh, scroll me down.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, interesting. Hit back at the top.
Hey, Dante, I think the sub message is under where you were before. When you try to edit the main text, I think the sub is there as an option.
Under text?
Yeah, just where she was before.
Go back to text for me.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. Thanks, Rick.
No problem.
Okay, go back to text.
I've witnessed that before. Yeah, if you want to change the click here to sign up for your private session, that little button there.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, there it
it's in
is.
the weeds here. Okay.
I'm coming after your job, Dante.
Come on with it, Rick.
So, what would you like me to say? Clicking this will
Automatically send you to the private scheduler.
Okay. Automatically send you to my private schedule.
Great.
Okay. Whoops. Okay.
Great.
Okay, let's save it.
Thank you, Rick.
But someone,
No
there's
problem.
there's something wrong here. It's still not.
I doubt it. I don't think so. Go back to your checkout element. Click on that.
Oh, my checkout element. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll go back into your editor for that OTO page.
Okay.
Lovely. Let's go to the very bottom, down to your checkout element.
Okay.
Bingo. Click your checkout. Go to your product select. Zoom private session. It has a variant. So let's go check out your product really quick. Take me back to your leftmost browser tab at the very top. Lovely. Let's exit top left. Let's go to your products tab.
Okay.
All products. Now take me into your product. Yep.
So here, this is it.
Price shows 75.
Yeah, but I'm going to show you something else next, and then we can figure it out. It says 75 here, right?
Uh-huh.
This is all
pricing.
good. Let me show you what.
Well, keep going down. I want to see the variant. Keep going down.
Oh, the variant. Okay. What is that?
Yeah, and it really doesn't have a variant, so you just have one price on the product. It is. I highly doubt it's showing the wrong product, Kimberly.
People, something happened on this page, Dante, where the workflow wasn't attached on and we did all of it, but I had to reattach this workflow, which was weird. But here's the other thing. This is when I looked at the person who got the error. Let's say here's yes, you purchased the private session, right? How do I change this here? Because it's not low ticket thank you confirmation. It's the private session and the low ticket offer. How do you change that? Because I don't want them to see that.
Well, they're not going to see this. This is just the name of the funnel. Only you see that.
Okay, so then let me show you this.
Okay.
Because this is what, I think this is the page of what showed up. And maybe this is where the error lies. So here, and I can change the verbiage on this. But this has $23 right here. And they go to click on it to purchase. And here's the other thing. This is problem number 1.
Okay.
And you can help me with this. And this problem number 2, I cannot edit in here. I've tried. So I need to edit this. Those are the 2 problems I'm having. But the most important problem, go ahead.
To edit your calendar, Kimberly, you actually do that through your app, your appointments app. And you're just embedding the calendar here. To actually edit the calendar or change up any dates and times, you do that in the appointments app and the actual calendar itself.
On ClickFunnels, the appointments app.
That's right.
All right, let me just go to that so that you can show me here. And what am I hitting on this?
You need to change your calendar, right? So it would be your availability schedule, I think.
Oh, not calendar connection.
Like, what do you want to edit about the calendar?
Well, it shows all this gobbledygook right now. It doesn't look, this is not the professional at all.
This is the next thing to get to, Kimberly. Preview the page for me, please. This page right here. Click your eyeball top right.
Okay. But the price needs to reflect as well.
It will.
Okay.
Inside the editor, the gobbledygook and the $23, that is all just placeholder. Your customers are not going to see that. Your customers are going to see the actual. So in the editor, we just display it as placeholder text. It looks crazy in the editor, but that's only in the editor. Live, your customers, this is exactly what the calendar looks like live. And then your order confirmation will be showing the live numbers of what they have purchased.
Okay. On the clarity, it looked like it said $23. That's what's weird. So maybe I need to change this portion of it. Whoops. I mean, because I don't want to lose any sales, right? I feel like I lost sales from someone who tried to buy an OTO and she couldn't. So if this says $23, that's just, I'm seeing this.
Yes.
Okay, so they're not seeing this.
Nope. Or that. And yeah, the numbers and the gobbledygook, they are not seeing that.
Okay. How can I mean, do I have to purchase my product to see if I can purchase?
Yes, there's one of 2 things. We have to test at this point, Kimberly. You can either put your funnel in test mode and make a test purchase, or you can just make a live purchase and test it out.
Can we just please do that now? Because it's really stressing me out.
What do you want to do, a live or a test?
I want to do a test I don't want to buy it. So I want a test.
Let's do
purchase.
it. Exit top left.
Yeah.
Main funnel settings top right. Yep. test mode.
Turn this off.
Turn that off. Great.
Okay.
Update at the bottom.
Okay.
Bingo. Funnel now says we're in payments test mode. Let's go ahead and preview. So just click that little button at the top.
This button?
Yep. Perfect. All right. Grab that credit card number up top. Copy that for me.
Okay, 4, it's a bunch of ones. Okay.
It is.
It's not gonna let me do it because I don't have my mouse.
Oh, it's okay. You should be able to
I'll
just
remember
put-
it.
Yeah, 4, 1, and a bunch of ones. Okay, let's go to the very bottom. Click. You
Okay.
can click any button, scroll down either way.
Thank you.
I saw your order form was above, actually. Just
above
click
it.
that button, get started. It should scroll you to the form.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it did. Perfect. Go ahead and put your info.
Okay, and then just put like plus whatever. Here.
Yeah, let's put plus test 5.
Okay.
Great. That'll work.
Fake number is okay, or does it have to be real?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's fine. All right. Thank you. Because I saw someone try to purchase this, and then I saw her not be able, or him not be able to purchase it. And I was like, wait a minute, this is what I need. This is the money. All right.
Right.
So let's.
You're
why
going
is
to
it-
use a card and then go down to your card number.
Okay.
And
So
4
4.
and just start typing ones till it doesn't let you anymore. Right?
Okay.
Expiration is any future date. So 11/26, or there you go. 1, 2, 3, or any 3 numbers for the security code.
Okay.
Bingo. There we go. You don't have to save info here. So just hit that checkbox to undo that.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Apparently I need the state here. Okay.
Great. Scroll me down a little bit.
Oops. Apparently we're going to Nebraska.
Okay,
Okay.
just above right here, that checkbox, uncheck
Okay.
that. We don't need to
Okay.
save for faster checkout. $9.97 as a summary. Go ahead and submit.
Okay. No thanks.
Great. Let's
Okay,
scroll
and then
down.
here's the private session. Perfect.
Yep.
And now click to sign up.
Sure.
Okay, here we are,
$75. Click the
right
button.
here.
All right.
Okay.
Should take us to our calendar page. First, we should see this, and that looks just about right, huh?
Now, so where's the 99? But shouldn't, so this is just the that's the $75 fine, and then the 997's above. It's gonna charge both, right?
Yep. You can see it
Okay.
right here. We have one $9.97, $175.
Okay, because it says, okay, great. Great.
Yep.
And then here's the
And
calendar.
then takes us to our scheduler. Yeah,
Okay, and let's just make sure that we can book something.
sure.
So let's do this, and confirm it.
Great.
And let's book the, so it does work.
Absolutely, it does.
Okay, the
You're
email's
rocking.
invalid. That's fine. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, great. I'm working on a different offer to beef my offer up.
Okay.
And I think it's kind of like what you said. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have like a 7 or 8 videos to combine, as well as my one-time offer of a private session. And I will look into converting or creating the school community, because that seems like it would be perfect for me, because I go live on TikTok, but if people join me in school, then they know when I'm gonna go live, and they can come in for the classes.
Yes. Yes. Community is the new currency. And if you could take all these impressions and put them to like a free school group, well, now you have a bunch of people that are listening to what you're saying, and you can just make pop-up offers, right?
Yes.
Yeah. it'd
Now,
be
hold
so
on a second. Let me
easy.
get this back
Please.
out of test mode before I leave you. So
Oh, yeah.
setting.
Yep. Settings.
Okay, and then just turn it on.
Turn it on. Update.
Okay, I hope I didn't screw up my Facebook ads with that.
I
but that's-
doubt you did. That was so fast.
Okay, good. Okay, deal. Okay, so
Cool.
that's all rocking and rolling. All right, and then so yes, I agree with you. The community is the new currency. Can you put in the chat where we can learn about setting up the school and community? Is there a link to that, or do we just go on community and start to learn from there?
Yeah. So school has their own trainings on that are actually really good, Kimberly. They're really great. But
Oh, okay.
it's pretty simple to set up your school. If I would advise you to just get started, if
Okay.
you hit a hurdle, I would watch the school video they have on setting it up. And aside from that, there's a million YouTube videos on how to do specific little things.
On school. Is school another cost?
Yes, school is a cost, but you can go on the $9 a month plan.
Okay.
Yep, it's $9 a month. And then how that works in school, it's $9 a month plus 10% of any revenues that you generate. But because you're a funnel hacker and you have ClickFunnels, you don't generate sales through school. It's just the community. You make posts in the community that link back to your funnels, and all the monies generated are through your funnels.
Okay.
And then in the future, what you're going to do, Kimberly, is in the future, you're going to build this community up to like 1,000, 10,000, 20,000 people. And as soon as we start getting a lot of people in our community, then we can turn the community into a paid community. We can make like $7, $9, $19 a month, something like that. Now you have 1,000 people paying $19 a month. I forget the math on that, but it's pretty good numbers.
Okay, perfect. And the other thing I saw is that I had someone purchase from Canada, which made me feel good because I would like to eventually be global where it can sell to everyone. But I think I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's start with just this stuff right now.
No, it's amazing. And like, for instance, if somebody from Canada purchases when you have your free school, I would call that lady. I would call her and I would say, hey, just want to let you know that I have a totally free community. I'd love for you to be a part of it. And if you have any friends that you want to do this experience with you, feel free to invite them. Start the snowball in Canada as well. It's such a good way to do it because that one person could probably turn into 5 other people. And if you did just that of reaching out to all the Canadians that opt in and you had them invite their friends in just under a year, you can fill up a community.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome.
Just before you go, Kimberly, on the pages, you can change the pages just if you scroll down. The blue address is still the old one.
Ooh, she's saying the URL, the page URL.
Yeah.
Good catch, Sarah. Let's go take a look. Go down to your OTO page, Kimberly.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Look at you. Good eye, Sarah. Man, this is so fun. So your
And
page path
even
is
down,
OTO low ticket.
Yeah.
We don't want that. That screams sales. So let's go clean that up. 3 dots on your page. This, before you get into this, this is the page name. It's the name of this page in the funnel. Only you see the page name. This is the page path. This is what customers see in the URL bar. That's right. So let's clean that up. Settings at the bottom of your list.
Settings. Okay. Oh my God. Thank you, Sarah. Okay.
Here it is.
And let's put, this is a private offer.
Yeah, probably like private consult or private session.
Oops. Oops. Okay.
You missed an I.
Did I miss it? Okay. I can't tell you how many years I wrote papers at NYU only to not spell. Okay. Seriously, I wrote so many papers at NYU. Okay, here we go. Just submit it.
Go ahead, submit.
Okay. Oh, that's so funny. All right.
All right, there we go. Now that's a sexy URL.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you, everyone.
You got it,
welcome.
Kimberly. Great work.
And you'll check out, I think that I saw another low ticket something, so, but this is the same way you change it when you've got it. Yeah, here.
Yeah, it's your low ticket thank you confirmation.
This one. All right,
Yep.
I'll check. I'll do that on my own. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Look at you go, Sarah. Great. And on that note, Sarah is next. Great to see you, Sarah. How can I help today?
How are you?
I'm awesome. How about yourself?
Yeah, great. Actually, my mind has blown, so I'm so tired. Where working about everything, but I'm very happy because I found the way to make things simpler. So I'm very happy, and I found new stuff. The crazy thing is that I use the same pieces, but differently. And this is about the positioning, the packaging, everything. I've done the Office Secrets training, and I'm not done yet, but I'm doing till the end. I don't miss anything. I don't go further. I funnel hacked for the first time, really, and I find great ways to do that with a Google Sheet and a mirror board, whiteboard,
Nice.
and actually, you see, I'm a visual learner and teacher and learner. And here, as I could see everything, I really realized what was my strategy, and I funnel hack and everything. Because otherwise, it was in different apps, in Trello, for example, and it was spread out, so I couldn't see everything. And I didn't remember what was ready, what I had done, what I'm supposed to do, and everything was messed up. So yeah, I've just found that everything now is okay, but it's especially because of the tools I use, and they are visual and the way I learn. So still the same story anyway. But that's
That's
funny.
awesome. No, it's great.
Yeah, that's great. Just wanted to ask you a couple of small questions. Actually,
Sure.
you talked about the message hub and for WhatsApp and that kind of stuff. If you could just, if you have tutorial on this, because they are already connected, but I don't know how to use them, and I was afraid to be overwhelmed. But I think that maybe I agree with you. Being in their pocket would be better sometimes than emails. And for example, I'm gonna do a 3D challenge in November, and maybe for the VIPs or for the training, I would open a group. And there are some groups you can just only send stuff and people can react, but there are no messages everywhere. I would do that kind of stuff, I think.
Cool.
And I'd
It's a
like to know how to pilot that through Message Hub, for example.
great question. I am going to send you this doc in the chat for you and everybody. So, bingo. Here's our support page. And I'm a huge fan of how we do our support page. So we hear about new things. We're like, great, I want to go learn how to do it. All of these tiles are for all the apps and cool things you can do in ClickFunnels. So if we just go right down here, we can find our Message Hub tile, click on Message Hub, and now here are all the trainings on Message Hub. Here's how to set it up. Here's how to do really cool stuff. Play with your inboxes. I would start here on Message Hub 101. I'm going to grab this link for you. I'll also put it in the chat. That's going to have tons of training on exactly what Message Hub is and how to use it.
Okay, great. You can do that.
Absolutely.
The second question is about the 3-day challenge. If you have any, I've been working on my webinar script, and I've realized that I need more time to make them purchased, and I've gone back to the high ticket prices with the whole thing, because most of the time the people who come to me, parents or teachers or education professional, actually they come as professionals, and even if they learn stuff for their own kids, they use it professionally later. So I want them to pay me for the right price, the right license, and give them the tools and everything and the certification, so that it has the proper level of price and legal rights to be used.
Nice.
And so they need time, and I've done all the the future cost based exercises on that kind of stuff. So I've just repackaged everything, poem I had written and all that kind of stuff, and I've checked with my members, and they just love it, and they were touched, and that's the right path, and that's where they want to go, and so that's great. If you have any quick advice for a very tired mind about 3-day challenge, if it can give me just a couple of tricks, maybe, because I'm going to use the 4 stories. I've found them, and I'm just going to extend for the 3 days instead of 90 minutes. So if you have any advice for me for that.
Yeah, I have tons of advice on that. What's your challenge going to be on? What's the deliverable?
What do you mean, deliverable?
Like, what are you going to teach them to do?
Oh, to change the school, to create tomorrow's school, and to change the way they work, the way they think, the way they learn, so that they will be able to teach differently. Because we don't know the proper methods which are scientifically proved. So I have a bunch of frameworks to share, and the stories are going to be about all the objections and everything, the big domino. And in the meantime, I want to do a VIP also, free challenge and VIP with sessions which would be paid, and they would do some homework on Google Forms, and at the end they would get the both of them, VIPs and free members. They're going to get the diploma I told you about a while ago, because instead of giving them free, and after only one webinar, it's too short. And the thing is, you're going to have this identity with a diploma, and that you belong to, well, there is a word in French, but anyway, and this is going to be you get the diploma, you get the free training to deserve it, and you have to do the 3 days. You have to send the homework to get it. It's free, but you have to do that, and you have to take a call with me, which is going to be a strategic call, of course. And it's part of the thing. So you don't have to pay for it just by being there and going to the call. This is going to be the thing.
So I'm sorry, is the challenge going to be connected to the webinar?
No, the challenge is just, well, I've worked on the webinar for 9 months, and it helped me to find the script. And I'm just doing it, instead of doing it in 90 minutes, I'm just going to do it in 3 sessions. But this is going to be more developed, but this is the same basis.
Of your, okay, so you're basically making a challenge out of your webinar.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is great to do. Great to do. A 3-day challenge is perfect for that.
It worked for me. I mean, the former clients I had, they needed time. They needed, they didn't, at the beginning, they didn't even think they could change the school and even really deeply change the way they teach. They needed time. They needed to make the community and have a great, make friends and everything before they could decide to come. So I think I thought about it, and this was one of my best formulas. So I'm just recycling it with the new 4 stories I didn't do before.
Okay, great. Okay, I understand.
And the call to action won't be you buy directly. It will be a call, a free call.
One-on-one with you.
Yeah, but you to have and get the certificate, you have to take the free call. Otherwise, you don't get it.
Yep, there you go. That's it. Okay, so is your question really about like how should the challenge be structured day by day?
No, it's more about the well, yeah, you can tell me and remind me this and quickly, and also it's about the workflows before, during the challenge, and after for their follow-up.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. So really simple when it comes to challenges. And I have all this for you. I'm going to put it in the chat in just a second. But day 1 of a challenge is all about breaking their limiting beliefs and their misconceptions. That's literally all the day 1 of a challenge is. If you go look, Pedro Adeo, he's the challenge king. He has a ton of challenges that he's just put on YouTube. He's put the recordings up on YouTube, and he sticks to it just like Russell does. Day 1 is just all about building beliefs, breaking misbeliefs, and building up the connection with the people so that they trust you and they're listening to the rest of the stuff in the challenge. Day number 2 is framework day. Day number 2 is where you teach your framework for them to get those results. And then day number 3 is where they're going to get a quick win and you're going to make an offer. So day 3 is offer day. That's it. It's fairly simple. There's a bunch we could talk about inside of it, but like from the overarching structure, day 1 is building belief. Day 2 is teaching the framework. Day 3 is giving them a win and making them an offer, which for you, the offer would be, I guess, get a one-on-one, correct? And take the next steps. Cool. Let me put that in the chat. I took a screenshot for you of it. I put it in the chat so you and everybody else can have that. And I just used Dante I for it. In case, welcome Prime Movers. Great to see you guys here today. Always good to have you on an Expert Friday. Just in case anybody doesn't have Dante I, he's our robot. He is not a custom GPT. I made him specifically trained only on the teachings and frameworks of Russell Brunson. So great strategist for all of you. Feel free to use him till your heart's content.
Okay, great. And I've got also ClickFunnels. You gave us the Pedro Deo funnel actually. So maybe I don't know if there are the workflows inside of it or not, but
There will be. There will be. Let me see. I think we have. Yeah, got it. Let me grab this link for all of you. I think this will do. Yep, it will. Okay, you are right, Sarah. We have a whole template for you, but better than a template, we have an entire framework for this.
Yeah.
So I just put that link in the chat to our frameworks library. I wanted to give you the library link so everybody can have that. It's a library of frameworks. There's everything from expert to e-com and everything in between. The very last funnel at the bottom of that page, Sarah, is the Challenge Secrets framework. So feel free to grab that. It's going to come with the email sequences already connected and plug and play.
I have forgotten about this page. Great.
Nice.
Okay, cool. And the last question, no, here. Well, it's not exactly a question, actually. It's more a thing that really bothered me. Last week, I saw, I'm French, and in France, we have people teaching webinars or that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And in France, we're not very good at foreign languages, actually. So a lot of people just take what is already in French and don't go to international or English stuff. And actually, I've seen last week people taking exactly Russell's presentation from Selling Online Challenge with the elephant and everything, and pretending it was theirs. They had done it. They had the idea. And the thing that really bothers me is that the day before, Russell made an appearance and was a part of the event, and actually gave some time. And he was so cute because usually when he speaks at the 2x speed. Here, since people didn't understand and had to translate it, he talked very slowly. This was the first time I saw him talk so slowly, and he was very careful and generous. And I don't know if there is as you say, an agreement so that his content would be used, but it didn't seem to be the case. And I was very shocked, actually, because it was less well taught.
Yep.
And it was yeah, I mean, it's stealing, of course, and it's not legal, but it's also bothering me because if French people think this is the way, and they think this is the thing they would deserve, sincerity and better teachings from the the source. Actually, my three favorite mentors are Russell, Tony Robbins, and a French coach, Romain Collignon. Three of them, they always quote their sources. They never say it's from me when it's not. And this is what I really appreciate from them.
Yep.
And yeah, I was so shocked. And yeah, I don't know what to to do with that.
It
But I was
happens
disappointed.
it happens all the time, Sarah. If you would like to, you're more than welcome to reach out to our legal team. You can just send a ticket to support@clickfunnels.com and they'll route it to our legal team. I don't know what kind of trademarks Russell has on his teachings, to be fair. So he might not have any of this trademarked, and there might not be anything that we can do. But we also might be able to. And a lot of people feel just like you do, Sarah. They learn from Russell, and to be fair, Russell has taken a lot of his trainings and he's taken them from other people too. But like you said, he gives credit to the original author and it frames everything properly. Copycats always finish second. Russell will always be copycatted. There are people, even I see now today, that come up and they start their business with what Russell started saying 10 years ago, and they're copycatting that. Copycats are always going to finish second. They're always going to live behind the wave. Having said all that, it is aggravating. It irks me too, because you watch it and you're like, man, you didn't even teach that nearly as good as Russell did. That's not nearly as good of a presentation. And now you're probably just really ruining the experience for people. And it hurts because you're like, well, when this presentation is done right, you actually learn. And when you learn this thing, you're actually going to level up in life.
Yeah, and Russell has some ethics and that I really appreciate. And here, this wasn't the same. So yeah, it hurts me because this is my country and this is what people, since they most of them won't check from the real source. Well, they don't even know what is the real source, but most of them won't. And then this is what we get translated, badly taught versions of the greatest minds for my people. I don't like that actually. So well, this is I just wanted to say, well, I won't do anything, but I was kind of disappointed, I must say, and annoyed.
Yes. And like what I do in that instance is I try and go talk to the speaker.
I told them I took a call and I told the guy who was there, I told them it was inadmissible. I told them it was really shocking and everything. I told them.
That's amazing, Sarah. That's amazing.
Yeah, really.
But that's like, honestly, that's about the extent of the power that we have here. It's been happening forever. It happens in South America. It happens in China. It happens in Brazil. I mean, it's happening, and it will always happen everywhere. Kind of heartbreaking, but it's also kind of part of the game of being a public figure.
But also, what I've loved what Russell told, because I have the same kind of problem. I for a while I just kept my things secrets because I know people just pick everything, and it took me so much time to share. And either you share it properly, either you pay for it before you share it. So this is what I'm ready now. I'm gonna have some more time to throw my content everywhere, and so people would know it would come from me. Great. But also, I've learned from Russell here in one of the, I think it was the online selling pitch. Yeah, pitch. I just loved his argument. Well, I don't even call it to selling pitch. And he said you can learn from Michael Jordan directly, or you can learn from a kid who watched Michael Jordan YouTube videos on the net. So yeah, and this is how he says it comes from me, and I trained all these people. And well, what do you want? So I love the counter argument he has, but yeah.
100%, Sarah. 100%.
Okay. No further questions for me. Thank you so much.
Awesome. You got it. Great questions. And congrats on the challenge. That's good. That sounds awesome. All right, let's hop over to Doug is going to be next. Hey, Doug, how can we help today, my friend?
Friday.
Hey. So I'm sure we
Good.
ran some split tests. Yes.
Yes, we did, of course. And like always, my ad is killing it. No opt-ins. So, you know, it's one of those where you're like, how much money do I keep throwing at the free lead magnet? But again, we know the ad's getting them there. So that's obviously that's where my brain is. It's like the ad is getting people to it, 31 cents for landing page view. So I'll show you what I did. See if you think what you think, do another test. And then I had another option or your thoughts on the next step. Cause obviously we're sending them to my free lead magnet, trying to get them to opt in before we even get them to my $27 product.
Yep.
I have a very close spiritual business coach at church. Obviously he's not at the level of Russell. He does use ClickFunnels. He runs a 7-figure sales business. They sell widgets. Easiest way to explain. His second option was he goes, talk to Dante about this. Was he said usually people in 2025 are smart enough to know if you're giving them something for free, it's not really free. People understand this, and I understand that. So he said, obviously, what if you took out the free and just went straight for the $27 product? And he said, because he goes, my thinking is, Dante, if you're on Facebook and you see an ad for the $27 product, this is what I'm giving you. These 5 guides or the 4 guides, and the bonus is the wedding calculator. Do it right now. You get this. You're getting 4 for $27. Start your wedding planning. And if you do it now, I'm going to give you the bonus. And you know it's $27. And the ad gets you to the page. There's no bait and switch or whatever scammy. You know it's $27. And it's a matter of, does the page sell you? And he said, obviously, he understands your cost of ads is going to be higher, getting a $27 person. But he said, if you do that, then you might have better conversion because people aren't wondering, is this a scam? I know it's 27. I'm here at the page. It's selling me 27. Do I want the thing or do I not want the thing? So he said, obviously, it's your choice to keep throwing money at it, keep changing your headlines. How long can you keep throwing money at your tests? Or should you run a separate test and test literally ads for selling the 27? So that's in the back of my mind, something I would love your opinion on as we look at this, but I'll share my screen as far as what and I've already created that entire funnel. It was an easy copy, just changing the $27 landing page from, hey, now that you've got my free thing, would you like this, to, hey, here's my VSL. Well, it's not a VSL because it's a $27 product, but I've already got that copy made, but I'll share my screen. So where is, okay, here we go. So just since we talked on Wednesday, so I had this set for 3 days. I've had, again, I'm getting people page views, 133. If you go to after, if I just go to yesterday, it's 70 on each side. So I've had people 70 on each side, 0 opt-ins. What we changed was, here we go. So again, I changed the photo. Obviously, it looks good. Plan your dream wedding without blowing your budget. I like this line. You don't have to choose between beautiful and affordable. I like that subheadline. And then I added this, feeling overwhelmed, you're not alone. We've helped over 3,000 brides plan weddings they love without the stress or overspending. This simple calculator is your first step to feeling calm, confident, and in control. That, again, our whole goal, I believe, was to get rid of the agitation and to show them the edge. And then I took out, you know, with the other gentleman, I did not put the banner at the top over 3. I did put it down here, 3,000 downloads and counting. Changed this to this. And then the other thing I did move up the testimonies to the top. It does throw off the color a little bit because now you have pink with my bottom to pink. But again, clarity is showing they're not even scrolling this far. Again, as of right now, I'm still having people here that are less than 5 seconds. So I'm not really having people click. I'm not really having people go anywhere else. So again, same challenge, different headline that we're working. So this is where we're at. I know, right?
So interesting, because you're right, Doug. There does come to be a point where it's like, okay, well, the market is obviously telling me that they don't want this, right?
Which is crazy with my ads. I mean, with the ads right here, I mean, 295 landing page views, 31 cents per landing page view. And I've literally spent only $91. And obviously my previous test, we spent $200 and $700. I mean, people are clicking, and you saw the ad. The ad is agitating the pain. I'm getting people to go to this page. And it even talks about get our free calculator. It talks about you buy groceries and you forget the cake. Like
Yep.
all of that. I'm getting them there, but there's some disconnect. Like even like some disconnect, just keeping them from going, okay, here's my name and my email. That I'm like, I'm not even getting them there. And it's like, it's interesting. So
That
again, my
is
wife keeps
interesting
saying,
because as
yeah.
I view ads, everybody who clicks on your ad has an interest in your product, right? If they click the ad, they're saying, yes, I want this.
Why else would they click learn more? Like the ad
Exactly.
itself, it shows that picture of the girl who's stressed out, and it's like free wedding. I mean, so they see the stress, they understand it. And so they're like, what is this? And they're getting there, but they're just not sticking on that page longer than like 5 seconds or less. They're not clicking. They were clicking at the top headline. We took that top banner that has our logo. We took that off. So, I mean, that's not even there anymore. The top banner, nothing on the click. It's right into the headline. I mean, we went from being agitative to being more like, here's the end result. Here she is. She's happy. This is what you do. Click, as you said, click here with an arrow to get your free budget calculator. Crickets.
I think the button, that button doesn't quite look like a button just because the color is a little bit blander, but still, we should be getting opt-ins. Maybe we're not getting the highest percentage. We're not optimized. We should be getting opt-ins.
Just one.
Exactly. And I like the page. I like the copy you put here. Take you back up to the top.
Yeah. Yeah, go to the live page.
Plan your dream wedding without blowing your budget. You don't have to choose between beautiful and affordable, which like is the struggle and is the question that brides have as they're going to plan their wedding.
Like, again, like all this is great, moving stuff up, but just clarity, people are not scrolling. They're not getting like, so again, this is kind of a moot point right now. If they like my social proof versus my testimonials, it's like
they're just not scrolling.
We're just not getting there. And I tested it myself, and what happened was, and I think I told you this last time, one of our previous brides who just booked us for wedding photography, she saw the ad because she is that market. She liked it. And so by her liking it, it tagged me on Facebook. So I was able to actually go to that notification. I can see the ad itself. I was able to click on the ad itself because you can't do that through Meta. And I was actually to go to the page, and it literally goes to this. There's no kink. There's no tech issues. I was on an incognito window. It looks exactly like this. I signed up. It worked great. Went right to my, like, literally, and it was an incognito window. And then I went from my wife's page. Like, I'm sitting here beside myself. Like, I can't, like, you know what I mean? Other than changing the lead magnet to something else, which you and I could, you'd probably be on my side of the debate. You're like, well, if that was the case and it wasn't a good lead magnet, why are my ads running so well and sending people to the product? Like, yeah, this is where I'm dumbfounded. So
this is interesting to not even have an opt-in because the copy's much better here.
And I feel like it's more warm, and it's, again, I did the pink gradient just to lead from that down. I thought that was really pretty. Again, you know, just leading, and it almost, again, it gives you a look down kind of a thing. So
it does. It leads me down to my opt-in. Like, I noticed the white text isn't super bold, so it's kind of hard to see against that gradient. But they click the ad, they know where they're at, they can see that. Maybe it's not perfect, but it should be getting opt-ins. So
at least random, yeah.
I think the next thing I would have you tweak is the image.
Okay.
I think I talked to you on Wednesday about like having an image that's like an over-the-shoulder view of a bride who's on her cell phone, and then on the cell phone would be like a green checkbox, and it would say your caterer is booked and you saved
Okay.
X amount of dollars, right? Just really showing like in the moment, just a better image to show what they're getting. It shows the cell phone, it's mobile friendly. I can do the whole thing. I would probably start tweaking around the image as well.
Yeah, because this is kind of that way, but I understand you're like, because this is like she's looking at her thing, she's smiling, she's got her pen. It's a little hard to see through. And I have a lot of those looking at it, and I have different things with checkmark, but it's like more over the actual shoulder, seeing the back of her head, seeing her cell phone saying checkmark and all of that.
Yeah,
So,
you know, check mark, you booked your caterer and you saved this much money because that's what these brides want, right?
yeah.
So just showing that a little bit more. And then, Doug, if you can't get this to fly, it does get to a point where it's like, test something
Right.
else, try something
I'm
else,
not,
right?
yeah.
Funnels
I'm
let
not
us
spending
move.
a ton. I mean, I am. I've dropped almost $600 into this, or no, 300. Because again, with my low cost for landing page view, I mean, it's not costing me a ton, but still, I'm sending money at something, and I'm even a 10% opt in. I mean, I've had 100 and some odd views since Thursday. A 10%. I should have at least 10 opt-ins. At least
Yeah.
people going for the free thing. Because we're not even talking about they're not buying my product conversion rate. We're talking about just signing up for my free thing.
Yep.
So so the other option, and again, I'm all about testing. And I have no problem with that because it's like, how long do I keep doing this? Do I want to test? The other thing is basically, so what we did is Dante and ChatGPT helped me put this together. So literally, I love this. So literally the ad will just send them right to the $27 page. It's almost like a product page, like I'm selling, e-com. And so it's, and again, I have some fixing to do. I'm going to change the button, but literally what Dante did is he goes, obviously hook story offer, but he wanted to he's like the entire page walks them through agitate, hope, and all of that, and like emotional. So literally it starts with stop feeling lost with your wedding budget, plan smarter in just minutes, the #1 starter kit. And then this is our before and after page that you and I have loved so much, the before and the after. And then it's like inside and then why most brides overspend. Let's be honest.
Problem.
Yep. They blow their budget. They spend weeks second guessing. They get stuck. And then again, I went with here's what you get. So again, all the different things, what it is, your venue guide. I mean, your wife would have loved this, Dante. Here's a guide that talks to you about here's what you ask when you go look at a venue to make sure that you're not getting scammed by all these things. And then here's a checklist. Literally, this gives you one every month what you should do for a year. Here's the top 50 questions. It's an e-booklet. That's actually a PLR that I found, which I think is amazing. And then the ultimate wedding favor guide. And then as a bonus, you get our free budget calculator. And then I have all of my reviews that go with it. I have buttons everywhere. And then I did a value stack, just like Russell did. Here's what's inside of it. You've got this is what this is. Normally it's 127, save $100 instantly. And then these are the different color buttons. So I'm probably going to go with these. But again, it won't work. Your wedding start today. It does talk about the Google Sheet and PDF access. I might get rid of that and just put like 3,000 brides count. I mean, again, I know we're trying to get rid of the Google Sheet idea, but launch price is this. So again, I've got like, this page has like 7 different buttons everywhere. So I'm literally thinking of running ads for this and just finding the copy that agitates the pain and say right now for $27 product. Because you told me when we started this 2 months or 3 months ago, 27 products do really well. Like they're really doing well right now. So again, maybe the one kink in my armor, and I can't look at the chat right now, guys. I'm sorry, I will. But maybe the chink in my armor is just the fact that people are just getting that disconnect. They're thinking that it's something for free is not for free. So maybe I test this. So
I definitely would. I definitely would test this because $27 to $47 products are low ticket products. Ads are killing it to low ticket products right now.
Right. Which is my next step. It's a $27 product. And then after that, you go to my OTO page, which is my $47 product. All of these have my bump orders because this one has my photography posing guide, which is a $9 bump order. And then after this, you get the $47 product. And then it starts to lean you into my course, which is Do you want just the first module for $79? And then do you want to upgrade to the entire course for $150? So like literally it's like every single step, it's a small step. You spent 27, why not spend 50? Now that you got 50, do you want to watch the first venue module to know how to save $10,000 on your wedding venue and all of that? And I have all these amazing funnel pages, but nobody's getting to them. So that's my thought. I'm going to change the picture. I'm literally going to just put in what you said. And we're going to test that over the weekend because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are obviously big days for wedding planning. Girls are off and all of that. And if that doesn't hit anything by Monday, I'm actually thinking about starting this as well and running it side by side because obviously there's a big enough pie. Most of the same people won't see it. So, and all of that. So that's, yeah, I know. I just wanted to see the confusion on your face when you're like, it's not, because I'm the same way. I'm like, man, it's just right there. One person randomly should fall into my lead magnet just for fun. So
yeah,
not sure
100%. We should have had opt-ins. We should have had opt-ins, and you've just tried so many split tests on it.
Yep.
You've tried
so
many things, and it's like, at what point are we just not listening to the market?
Yeah.
And it's always the delicate balance of,
yep.
Am I not listening to the market? Am I not offering products and services that they actually need? Or have I not nailed the marketing yet? And it's a tough one here, Doug, because there's so many times I've seen this where, like, you're not the first person to bring me shocked results, right?
Right.
And then there's many times in the past that I've told people, hey, I think the market is telling you that this isn't what they want. And then those entrepreneurs say to me, but this is what they need. And I know what they need better than they know. And they keep trying. And then boom, they nail the marketing and it blows up.
Right. Of course.
Just tough.
And that's, yeah. And that's again, and I'm all about making money. I want a 2-comma club. I want to do this because of so long. And I want to stop shooting weddings in the middle of July when it's 150 degrees outside. But again, and so I have no illusions of grandeur to go, I know better. But again, when the ads tell me one thing and then the conversions tell you another, that's what dumbfounds me. Because again, I know how to read ads and go, oh my God, my cost per click is $17. Turn this crap off. You know what I mean? And so, but when your cost per landing page view is less than 50 cents per person, and it, like, literally I'm getting pennies on the dollar to get people on my page. Marketers would love to have that. You're like, oh my gosh. So that's why I'm like, that's where the disconnect is for me. Cause I'm just like, how are we getting them there? But then they're not. What is that disconnect? And I can't call people because I don't have their information.
Right.
So I talked to the bride who booked us and I was like, what did you think? She goes, that's amazing. She goes, if I didn't have you guys already, because all the stuff that we give away and that I'm selling, we give for free when you book us for our $7,000 wedding package. So she's like, I would have jumped in on this. And so I'm like, well, you're not a real good test person to ask then, because again, you can't say you would have, because anybody can say that. I mean, you know,
and we let our customers vote with their wallets and actions. Yes.
Exactly. So
I'm also wondering, Doug, if you don't try a different version of the opt-in page where there's just not as much information. And it seems crazy because you're like, well, I have so much social proof. I have all these testimonials. I've been featured in all these amazing magazines that my customers would want to see. And why would I not have that on the page, right? That's building up trust and authority in my product and my service. I wonder if for your lead magnet, you don't just try a really, really simple page that's only the above the fold. Like everything down below, what couples have to say, none of that is there. It's just what we're looking at right here. And it's just clean and simple. A headline would be something like, our budget calculator has helped thousands of brides confidently and effortlessly make their wedding the best day ever, right? Just like clean, simple marketing. Headline that says this calculator will help you achieve this result. Subheadline breaks their misbeliefs. And it would say like, even if your wedding is in a trailer park, this works even if you're having a trailer park wedding, right? Or something like that.
Backyard wedding.
Yeah, backyard. Yes. Simple, clean marketing that is just literally telling people what it is, and it's only the above the fold. I wonder if that would work.
So photo too as well, and maybe not. I mean, like literally, we're talking headline, subheadline, maybe a photo, and click here to download. And
Yeah, I would
happens.
put where you have this text, I would probably swap the text and put it right above your bullets, and then I would have my opt-in form here up right below your image.
And just see if it's like, if they don't need anything serious, they're just like, click here and take it.
Correct.
So they don't think so they're literally like, okay, it's not a sales page, it's literally just a download, and it might just
it's literally just a download. Yep.
Got it. I will test that as well, because with the cost I'm getting, it's not, you know, and I'm going to test the other one too, because then you have run into the thing of, great, if they like, then they get to the sales page, you know, we can't even test what that's going to look like because we're not getting them there. But is that going to get them? Are they going to stick around and go through the value and look at it and go, oh, well, now that I've got this, should I? And all of that. So, okay. So perfect. I will definitely do that. And then the last thing, you're going to love me for this. The last thing I was going to show you, the other thing I'm testing, because I'm a photographer. So one of the biggest things that has worked for us, we have literally been using Facebook marketing for the last 3 years. And the lead magnet that we use is we do a free engagement giveaway. That's the biggest thing that we use every year. I do it almost every month. I run my ad. I've tested so many different things, from our most crazy on location cliffside wedding photos. The thing that always works is just a picture of me and my wife standing in the field with our cameras. And we want brides in the area. I always advertise the brides within 3 hours because of our location, because I don't want to drive farther than that. Yep. So usually my market size is about 150,000 people. We always do the marketing. It talks about, we're Doug and Ashley, we're luxury wedding photographers. We're giving away 3 engagement sessions to brides, and we use a Facebook lead form. I've done so much testing, because when you do stuff like that, landing pages are great, but Facebook wants to keep them. So they get more to have them fill out the form online. And in the past, before I found Russell, I would always just, when they're done, when you fill out the lead form, I get so much information. I get their names, both their names, email, wedding date, budget. I ask all the questions. Have you booked a photographer? When are you booking photographer? What's your story? I get more information that would be any ClickFunnels person's dream. And then when you're done and they submit it, then you go to a page that says, what are your next steps? And typically you click them and it takes them just to my landing page on my website. And it's always been, follow us on Instagram, comment this, and then watch your email, because I'm going to start sending you emails. And I would just start sending them emails, trying to nurture them, which never worked. So I got the bright idea over the weekend. Well, why am I not sending them to a funnel page? So instead of going to the landing page, instead of saying, click here and follow me, why do I not send them to my $27 product? So this
or why do you not send them right to booking? Like, why don't you send them right to a page that says, would you like to book Doug and Ashley? Would you like to book Doug and Ashley for your engagement photos? Book now here. If you win the giveaway, we'll completely refund and you'll have these for free. But if you don't win the giveaway, now you're guaranteed to have luxury wedding photos or luxury engagement photos. I would just send them right to the offer.
Gotcha. I like that. I like that too. The challenge I've always faced with marketing is when you market to everybody, we lose about 90% of our clients, because you have 90% of the market that can't afford us. They're budget brides. That's why I started doing this offer with the course, because I was giving away 90% of my leads, because we charge $7,000. Most brides, their total wedding budget is $6,000. So I'm not even on their radar, or they're just looking for something free, or a lot of different things that I market and I filter them. That's why I started looking at funnels, because I'm like, well, if they can't afford me, can they afford a $175 course to help them save money and all of that? So I like that idea. So what I did was, instead of a landing page, it just says, go here and wait. I started sending them to my $27 offer page, and I've got good results. So I'll show you. Hasn't sold yet, but here's the thing. No, it's this one right here. So I've been running this for 2 days, and I've had 17 people fill out my form. Again, I'm good at marketing with Facebook. My cost per meta lead is $1.48. That's really good to get someone to fill out my form, and I got all their information. I sent them here. I've had 17 people. Oh, this is my workflow. My bad. I'm sorry. So I've had 73 people view this page, including me. And it basically is just the same thing. It literally is, come on, Douglas. So it literally, hey, you're entered. We can't wait to capture this. Here's what to do while you wait. Follow us on Instagram, watch your inbox, keep an eye out for an email. And then because you entered, we've given you a new special offer. And then as you scroll down, here's the offer. Can we be real? We go through the pain. And then I'm giving you this $27 product. Again, it's literally a copy of my other page. Here's what's included. Yep. You get these 4 and a bonus, you get this. Here's hundreds of brides that are planning smarter. Here's what's included. I literally just took the $27 page, and then now that you've entered, take control of your day. So literally it wasn't hard to copy a funnel page. It just made it this. What's hilarious about it, and then also I created a workflow. My workflow is actually doing really well. My first email, I've had a 69% open rate.
That's great.
And of those, 25% of the people have clicked on the offer that just sends them back. Hey, if you didn't see, we have a special offer for you. I've created a 7-day workflow, and you can see because it's all based on time. Today's second offer went out. I've had 3 go out already. 4 people have opened, and I've had 1 person click. So again, they're clicking on the offer. If you watch Clarity, and I wasn't going to bring that up, Clarity, literally, I have people scrolling for like 30 seconds. Like I can watch all these people. They're scrolling all the way down. They're going through it. Like I actually have Clarity movement that my lead magnet has not had. So because again, I'm already building trust on the thing. I haven't had anybody buy yet, but it's also only day 2. I've had multiple people go to the page, and then I've had 17 people fill it out, which is great. Of those 17 people opened the original one, 4 of them clicked. I'm in day 2 of the second email, and I've had, of those people, they've clicked, 1 person clicked and went back to it. And so again, I haven't had enough numbers to test yet to see, is my email marketing worked? Is the offer good? Because what if it takes a couple of days to prime that pump to go, hey, I need this $27 product. So again, this is something I'm testing on the back end, probably next week, because I'm sending them an email every day for 7 days. And then after that, second week, I'm sending them 4 emails a week, and then 4 emails. I literally have a 60-day email sequence set up where it goes 4, then 4, then 3, then 3. And it just does what I did, but now it just offers them, hey, by the way, you need this. And it even busts through a couple of things. It doesn't matter if you've been planning for a year, you need this. It doesn't matter if you're almost done, you need this. And so Dante has been really good, and so has ChatGPT, about getting me there. So this is just the other thing I'm testing, because again, if I capture those brides who can't afford me for my wedding photography, because that's the goal of our giveaway, is to give away free fragment, but then book us. Can I get them in my value ladder? I wish I said I had a sale. I would love to come to you and say, Dante, I've got 1 sale, but
you've
I've
only
got
had 10 page views on the order form, so I'm not super concerned about that.
Right, I know.
You're getting intent.
Exactly.
Doug,
and I've
give
got
me 2
this many
seconds.
people.
I have to step away for a quick moment, but let's finish up on this. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
So
that
yeah,
email sequence is awesome.
Yeah.
I love seeing that. That is just great proof that you should definitely run ads to your $27 product.
Yeah, and that was my whole thing. Like I said, I've email sequences in the past when we were just trying to nurture them with no CTA. The first couple would get some decent look, but then it's like nothing. But just the fact of seeing that I've had 17 people sign up, I've got a 70% open rate for the first email, and of those 4 clicks, which I've got a 25% click rate to go to the CTA offer to go to that page, which is great. And then today, just 3 people one person clicked on it. That's the second email. And I'm hitting them every day for 7 days. And then next week, I'm hitting them every day for 4 days. Literally, I have 60-day thing where it just keeps talking about, have you done this yet? Because again, you don't know what people, and you're not with the prime, the pump. I have a lot. The thing about this lead magnet is I have a lot more trust with them because they've given me their entire life story. The information I got from this is more than just a name and an email. And so I feel like they're more primed. Again, I wish I'd had a couple people click, because you would think after doing this, but of course they also may not have. I get a lot of people that immediately click on, oh, that was what I was going to show you. I'll do it one more time. And I was going to ask you if I should change this, and I might just wait and see. But when you get to the thank you page, Clarity shows so many people. I've had a lot of people that will scroll and they come up here and click on follow, or they get to this page and then they immediately read this and they click without going farther, because I'm saying, here's what to do while you wait. So part of me, and I did have a couple of people that scrolled all the way down. They spent like 5 minutes on this page. You could tell and if you want to read the hot parts of the heat map, this is really hot. They come down here and this part is really hot. So people are spending time there, and then they're scrolling back up and they're clicking on this. And of the 17 people, 2 people went to the product, to the checkout page. So I've had 2 people go to the checkout and didn't buy, which out of 17, I'm like, there's numbers. So it makes me wonder if after a while, if I should move this down so they can't get to this as easy. So it's not a quick follow that. So again, I'm still testing, but that's the other thing. Cause I was like, I do have some success. It's just a matter of how would I convert that? So that's another reason why I'm really thinking of pushing to add straight to this from the get-go. What would that look like? So I've got 2 different things I'm working on. So yeah, that's my update since Wednesday. I'm like, I've got some results, and I just wanted to show you and get your idea on the lead magnet, what you thought about that, and then also show you that I'm getting people here and my email is actually working. Just how long will it take them to warm them up till they go, okay, Doug has sent us enough value now, I will go ahead and buy that. So, and that might end up being the lead magnet that works. So you don't know. So anyway.
That's right. You don't know till you test. Man, it does, after looking at all that, it does feel like ads right to a $27 product is going to work great for you, but it's just so hard for me to give up on the lead funnel. You're getting leads for 30 cents.
I know, right?
Gosh, if we can just get those people to opt in and we could turn them into buyers, the profit margin on your $27 product is going to be stupid, and we can just
exactly
that machine.
Well, and the other challenge though is if I run people straight to a $27 product, I'm not getting any information from them unless they buy.
Correct.
So I can't.
Well, you could make your order form a 2-step order form, and then you could at least get abandoned carts.
Yeah, because if you click on
it, are you running any retargeting ads, Doug?
Not at this point. I do have them set up. I've got all of that in place. This week, I've just been choosing where my money goes to. I've been running these to try to get. I have not done retargeting yet, but I can, because I already, between this and between the engagement giveaway that I'm doing, I've got, well, engagement giveaway doesn't really count unless they go to the page. But yeah, so I'm not currently, but I can, and I have before. So yeah.
Order form looks good.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, it's and I even have in my emails, because here it only lists the 4. And I have in my emails, hey, the special bonus, the free budget calculator, it's going away. It's only part of this giveaway. Do it now before you lose that. And then obviously our wedding budget calculator. So again, I got the bump order for our posing guide for $9, which is, in my opinion, because I'm a photographer, that's crazy to get that for what we include in that.
100%.
So
a great offer.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. So I like the numbers I'm seeing from the giveaway, and I like the numbers I'm seeing from the email opens. That's, again, like you said, that is proof to me that my marketing, that marketing has always worked for me. It's just finishing the tail end, because previously I've only sent them to a landing page and then kind of lost them because
Yeah.
I'm just sending them random emails and I'm not giving them a CTA. It's my CTA was always, if you'd like information about booking us for your wedding, reach out. But
Right.
again, when 90% of my people can't afford me, you kind of lose them. So by sending them to this offer and going, hey, no matter what your budget, and I actually have that several places. Actually, it says multiple times, if you don't win the engagement giveaway, you can start your wedding off farther along without a wedding planner. For $27, you can do all that. And I'm going back and tweaking a few of them, and it's only been a day and a half and I've had 2 email sends, but those numbers already look good to me. And at $1.65, excuse me, it's $1.86 right now per meta lead, $1.86 per person. I'm guessing that's pretty good.
That's good. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, exactly. I spent $29 since yesterday and I've had 17 people fill out a form. I mean, Russ would be like, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So
no, that's good.
I mean, because here's the thing, like I told my wife, I spent $30 since yesterday. If I sold one $27 product, I've already paid for my ads.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm making money. If I can get one person to buy my $27 product, then it's selling. So that's why I'm with you on it. I'm like, man, 37 cents per person for the lead magnet is great, but I'm not getting anything from it. So it's like, and so that's why I'm like, maybe I should push the money towards the $27, but it's hard to let go. And I can feel you clawing onto it because you're the same. You're like, it's hard to let that go, but I just don't know where to get that.
And it's just so, man, it's just so rare. Honestly, Doug, it's been a while since I've seen a lead funnel that wouldn't convert. Like
that
I
makes
haven't.
Me feel great and bad at the same time.
Yeah. I wish I
You're
had
like,
better
yay, I'm
news
special,
there.
but no.
I've just not hit a brick wall with this on a lead funnel in quite a while.
Yeah. I've thought about, I'm like, well, should I switch up the lead magnet to something else? But again, it's like the photo. I mean, I'll try the over the head photo thing. I have so many pictures of a bride on her wedding day. Like I have one because all my websites.
Well, I don't think we need those images for your lead funnel though.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think the images we need for your lead funnel is a to-be bride sitting on her couch with a candle lit and she's in her scrubs or she's in her
See, and that's the other question, because again, when you have, because I've gone both ways. If you look at my website slides for my webinar, I do have brides sitting at the table. I have a bride and a groom sitting at the table with their dog, stressing out over the money, which again, we've talked about, should be agitated, go the other way. So I think it's psychological when you show the bride in the wedding dress, because that lets you know she's a bride planning. Obviously, we know girls don't plan in their wedding dresses. I think it's more the psychological photo thing versus a girl that was just sitting there, which I could try that, is because I have a couple of those pictures where the bride is just sitting on her couch looking at stuff, like almost like you're looking at your electric bills, and she's just like this. Or I have them where she's smiling. So again, I'm going to be really mad if it's the difference of a girl in a wedding dress versus not. And that's what keeping people not. I mean, I don't think it's that big a psychological difference. I mean, but of course but it's, but it has to be something super simple because, and again, even the copy on the page, nobody's scrolling. So all of that's a moot point. So it's like,
which when nobody's scrolling, it tells us it's the hook every single time. If I'm watching my recordings and nobody's getting past my hook, it is my headline. It is the thing that I'm saying to them at the very beginning of the page.
Yeah.
Honestly, Doug, half of me wants to say pull the plug, and the other half of me wants to say keep going, keep testing, keep trying.
Yeah.
There's so many reasons I want you to keep trying, right? Because you have new customers made every single day. You have more customers being made. Yep. And this lead magnet isn't even just for people in your local area. This lead magnet is national. So if we can nail this lead magnet, then we can nail the $27 product too, which is another national product.
Right.
Like I'm looking down the line too I'm looking at like So you can run the Facebook lead form and you can generate leads, and only certain of those leads are going to be the right people for you to buy
Right.
your luxury services. But like, I'm
Right.
also looking at, well, why don't we sell those people over to other photographers who are more in their budget? And then
Right.
we could just be a lead generation business in the wedding photography industry, and we could make $1 million just doing that too, right?
Right. Yeah. Let me get on the affiliate marketing. Yeah, I know you and I have talked about that before, selling leads to other people. And I'm like, I need money. Yeah. But, I'm going to ask your opinion because, Deborah keeps bringing up a picture of someone on their honeymoon versus the stressed out at the beginning, showing the end result versus them planning. So, and I know you said obviously showing them the wedding is not the ultimate end goal with the budget calculator, showing them, because I do have pictures of that too. I've got of a bride sitting reading a magazine on a beach with a margarita in her hand. You can't tell she's a bride, but it's the end result when I'm doing my stack of what that looks like. If that actually is better, showing the end result versus what they're going through. And which again, I'm all willing to talk about anything. From my perspective, it's again, when you're planning, you're not thinking about maybe you are thinking about your honeymoon.
No. Yeah, when I don't
but-
think you're really thinking about your honeymoon. I think you're I think a stressed out bride is trying to figure out how they're going to plan this wedding, how they're going to organize everything, how they're not going to blow the budget, and how they're also not going to piss off their husband at every single step along the way.
Or
Right?
their
Like,
parents, because their parents help pay for it. How am I going to tell my dad that my dress is $5,000 versus the $1,200 that I read, or that catering, because catering gets everybody.
Yep.
Catering blows everybody's budget because they don't realize if you want it nice and it's not pizza, it's going to cost you $100 a person versus 20. That
Yep.
throws everybody off.
Yep.
And so one of the reasons I created this course is because people would come to us and say, I expected my venue to be 4,000, now it's 8, so now I can't afford a photographer. That's the biggest reason I created this course, is because people, especially brides that don't have parents or don't have a planner or that are young, throw so much money in places it doesn't go, then they can't afford the things that matter.
Yes. Yes.
And so that's, and that's everywhere, and all of that. And so that's why the calculator was like, well, here, if we had time, again, if I was spending $100,000 with Russell for a day, I'd pull up the calculator and say, look at what this does, because it's amazing. Just type in your number and then it says the average is this per this. So with your budget of 5,000, that means you should be spending this per this, and all of that. And it's amazing to have, and all of that. But so yeah, I might split test that as well. I'll throw a honeymoon picture on there. I'll definitely change it to the people in scrubs.
Let's
or
start
not
batching
scrubs.
it in batches of 52, Doug.
Yeah.
As soon as
That's what-
50 people see a page, if it doesn't convert, next split test. We should be able
Yeah.
to make a really fast decision on this.
Yeah, and that's what I did. I was waiting till today because again, since
Cool.
Wednesday, because obviously we talked on Wednesday, I got off and changed it. So it's hard to look back and say since Wednesday, because obviously what hit the page before we talked, before I changed. So that's why if you look just since yesterday, it was like 55 each side. I was waiting for this to show you. Second we're off this page, I will change both of them because I'm split testing 2 pages, 50 go to one, 50 go to the other.
Yep.
So I will.
And is that lead magnet targeted to your local area, or is that national?
It's national. I
Okay,
literally,
great.
I'm doing all engaged. I'm doing all brides who have been engaged for less than 6 months, in the United States between the ages of 21 and 46. No offense to anybody that's over that, but literally that's my prime. And that gives me an audience of about 1.8 million people on the normal through Facebook, which obviously I'm not spending enough money to hit all that. But again, it's a very wide, I've done a lot to bring the market down to find the right people. I do have a couple of different audiences to check where you specifically look at people that are interested in Pinterest or different things like that because they're more DIY. I haven't tested those audiences yet to narrow it down, but obviously the audience doesn't drop that much. It went from like 1.8 to like 1.6. So it's not like a massive difference of narrowing the audience to go, maybe these people are more my bride. But still, so it's not, I don't personally think it's the ad. I think the ad is getting them there based on what we said.
Agreed.
It's getting
And
them to the page.
I don't think the ad is hurting us. Like, I don't think the ad is saying the wrong messaging or having the wrong marketing or pre-framing them in the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, Doug, I think what we need to do from here is split test your opt-in page very quickly. Batches of 50.
Yeah.
Every 50 people that hit that opt-in, if we don't get conversions, run a new split test. I don't think we should give up on the opt-in yet.
Yeah,
while you're
it's so
running these-
cheap. It's not costing me a ton. I mean, it is,
Yes,
but it's
and
not.
man, if we
Yeah.
can nail that, the power and leverage
Yeah.
that it gives us is huge. So I
And that's-
think you should still keep testing the opt-in, but also
Okay.
turn on some ads for that $27 product.
Just to
And let's
see.
see. Yeah, let's see. Because you might be able to just start generating sales to the 27, in which case I would tell you to make the opt-in paid. Make it a $7.97 product. And I guarantee it'd start converting then.
Oh yeah, so instead of the free budget calculator, make it $5.99 or $9.99 for this budget calculator.
Yes.
And then okay, I got it. And I love, I'm just gonna say, John, I love John's headline. He thinks the headline should say 85% of divorces happen because of finances. Don't bring that baggage into your marriage. Get the wedding calculator now. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's intense. So yeah, so I'm gonna test the pictures. I'm gonna
Well, I love that headline too. John, great marketing there, my friend. I love that
Yeah.
headline. How I've been telling you guys for years, right? As a marketer, I want to find the emotion. I want to find the things that's driving them, and I want to twist a knife in that emotion. I want to
Right.
make them feel that pain. So I love
Right.
that headline. I'd split test that.
I'm not gonna say my challenge with that, because again, obviously the reason we talked on Wednesday was because the ad itself agitates the pain. And so it was more or less when you get here, giving them the payoff as far as why, giving them that hope. But I like that too. I would definitely. So I'm going to test photos.
Because we're just looking for conversions, right?
Yeah,
Like
we're just trying
literally
to get them to sign up. Yeah.
Yeah, batches of 50, and I'm looking for at least one conversion. And if we throw that headline down and it gets us a conversion, that's all we need. Now
That's
I can
all
be a
we need,
bloodhound,
yeah.
nose to the ground, and I can go make a ton of pain hooks like that.
Yeah. And again, this is the thing that scares me the biggest, and I'm done with it. The thing that scares me about this is, Dante, is that we finally figured this out. Because again, we don't even know if my page will convert for the product. We're just literally trying to get them to sign up for my free thing. So
Yes.
that's like, I have that fear that are like all this work to get them to the free thing. And then they get to 27, they're like, no. And then I'm like, well, but on the other hand, once they sign up, they're in my email funnel. I've got so many emails leading them to everything from downplays and everything else. And so I'm trying to keep that fear out of the back of my head, because I'm like, first I get them to say yes once, and then we'll get them to say yes more. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually test his headline. I'm gonna throw his headline, and I'm gonna go for the photo you said. I'm gonna do an over the shoulder, and then I'm gonna do a bride sitting at a coffee table that's not in her wedding dress, and see what that does. To see if that just, if that, and then I'll run 50, and then by Monday, because it should be over Monday, we should have more. I'll test something else and see what that does. So
Yes. No, I love that, Doug. Let's test a bunch. Let's iterate quickly. And by next week, I think we should probably know. And I'll keep working with you on this next week.
yep. And I'm going to go ahead and throw money at the $27 one as well. I'm just going to get that started and just see what that does. So at least we have some data across all different mirrors and see what happens. So
Love
we'll go
that.
from there.
Even if we just ran like $30 a day, just match the product price, ran $30 a day. I love that. More data.
Got it. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate the time.
Awesome. You got it, Doug. Great questions here. Great job, gang. Okay, man, Vladimir, I am sorry. I am out of time today. I have another training I have to go do with Trey, like right now. But awesome session today, gang. Awesome to have you prime movers in here as well. We always love when you guys join a One Funnel Away training. This is great. We're going to be doing the same exact thing next week. So if you're like John and you're hooked on funnels, this is Funneltopia, where the leads are always flowing and the conversions are sky high. So we love having you guys here. It'll be opened up the same exact time next week, same exact link that you used this week as well. But don't worry, the Prime Mover team will have an email that's set to go out to you guys. This is a great session today. Really proud of all of you. We're going to be back at it next Monday. Next Monday is not a holiday, so we'll be right back at it doing the exact same thing. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys then. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, and make sure to take some time this weekend to do something that pours back into yourself. right? Whether you want to go hike to the top of a mountain and enjoy a nice glass of wine, or you want to buy an old car and enter a demolition derby. I don't know what thing fills your cup, but you know what fills your cup. Make sure to be intentional this weekend. Take some time, fill your cup back up so we can hit next week ready to rock and roll. I'll let you all go for now. Have a